What's going on, guys? This is Uche and Joker Sticker Principal, and making this video for those of you who've been asking me about much easier, simpler, cheaper ways to set up a camera system where you can record yourself or even record events happening around you, specifically for my teachers and school leaders who are looking for ways to better document and video what's going on in your schools. And I've been telling people you don't have to go out and buy, all this equipment, DSLRs, mirrorless cameras, and all these things to be able to do that. I mean, it'd be great if you have the budget for it, but the only issue is that sometimes the learning curve is a little high. Having to buy the right lenses, whether you're doing wide lens or you're using telephoto lenses for various needs within your space or your own personal needs. So for me, I think the easiest thing for me to do, even though I do have the DSLRs, is to go with something either like what you're seeing right here in front of you, which is the this is an iPhone, an older iPhone. I think this is a 10 Max on a Osmo gimbal, and this gimbal is the 4. And again, all this is just a stand. It's a literally something you can carry with you and be able to maneuver, with your hand, directions, up, down, tilt, and all that. But also, what I'm recording with right now is the Max right now. I'm sure you could probably get it for a couple $100. It's what, 4 generations old now. And this right here is the GoPro 10, which is 1 generation older. But I have 7s and 6s that work just as well. But the key here is, remember, I've said this to you guys before. The most important things in any of these setups, if you look at my the iPhone right now on the Osmo gimbal, the 4, you will see this little device right here. What that device is the Rode Wireless Go, which is a lavalier mic system. And all that means is, if you're looking at me right now over the phone, you see I have a little mic attached to me, so I can get the best audio possible. And that mic is actually connected to, if I can find which pocket I have it in, to this little guy right here. And what this guy is, this is the transmitter. So all my audio is coming to this box, which is transmitting to, which is the receiver for the system. So the great thing about it is this right here catches all my voice and pumps it right into the iPhone, into the video. So I know I'm getting great quality audio. But if you notice on my GoPro, I did the exact same thing. On top here is my essentially the mic. The only thing I don't have the lavalier connected to it, because the mic is literally wired to it. And without the mic, without the actual lavalier mic, the transmitter itself is a microphone all by itself. So right now, positionally, it's facing me, so I know it's catching all my audio, which is going wirelessly right into the receiver that's going right into the video. Again, I can walk around with this, and then I also have this what do you call this? Selfie stick. So this kind of comes out. So I have this selfie stick, which also poses as a tripod. Okay, so I can position that on the camera here, up, and I'm actually recording on both devices. So here we go. So right now I can position this like that and be able to set myself up to film myself, or I can use the phone in the same way as well. But either way, I mean, you see quality differences, but I'll be honest with you, when you're creating content, video quality is very, very important, but what's more important is the content you're creating. So you don't have to invest in camera gear and lighting and all these different things. You just make sure you position yourself in the right places, especially for lighting. Right now, I'm standing right in front of a nice big window in the kitchen, which allows me to be able to get that outside light, and I have the indoor lights on as well. But again, this is that simple. It doesn't have to be that complicated. So this setup right here with the Osmo, the gimbal, the Osmo 4. I know I'm screwing up the name of it, but I know it's the Osmo. That's the brand. It's from DJI, and there's the 4. I think that's the Osmo 4 gimbal. And this right now, I know you can get it for like probably less than $100. This is a 4. I think we're at 7 now, or maybe 8. So again, and this is still for sale. You can actually get this right now. Then if you have an old phone or the phone you have right now, bam, you have a gimbal. For those of you who don't know what gimbals are, it's a great way for you to have a steady cam. So when you're recording, you're not you're not, you know, getting all the shake in there, you know. And then you can actually rotate the device, like you can see right now. See how that's rotating? There's a little joystick on there that allows you to rotate back and forth, you know, which is awesome, right? But then with the gimbal, I mean, with the GoPro, I don't have all that tech. It just have a joystick. But the great thing about this right here is that two things I love about this. Number one, on the back you can record and watch what you're recording, and you can watch what you're recording. But if you're recording yourself, the front has a little screen right here, so I can sit here and record myself and see what's happening, and I know I'm getting a great shot. Same thing with an iPhone. I can record myself, or I can reverse the recording to shoot the other way. And I'm not going to do that right now because I don't want to mess up this recording. Oh, here we go. It's right there. Will it let me do it? No, it's not letting me do it. This is an older phone. It won't let me switch. But still, I can record the other way, what's in front of me, or record myself. And for those of you who are wondering, this is a 10, so it's going to be a little bit more expensive. I think this is probably going to run you about $300 or so on the higher end for the GoPro. And then the wireless lavalier system, I want to say about $200. Much cheaper than buying a $1,000 camera and lighting kits and all the other stuff, which you can build onto. Like those of you who watch my podcast, you know that I've done that. But again, it took some time to build that up. And I'll be honest with you, if I knew then what I know now, I probably would have gone something much simpler in the beginning. Because in the beginning, I did front load a lot of my cost in buying a lot of things because I was learning and didn't know I could have something as simple as this. Yeah. So this is the iPhone 10 Max on a Osmo 4 gimbal, and this is the GoPro 10 on a joystick / tripod, and the joystick, the selfie stick and tripod. And this, I believe, it comes from GoPro as well. Let me check here. Yeah, I believe this joystick actually does come from GoPro as well. Joystick. I keep saying joystick. I mean selfie stick. But yeah, I just want to make this quick video. Hopefully, this is helpful to someone out there who's trying to figure out equipment to start off their content creation space. And again, you can have something like this right here for probably less than I would say maybe $300 to $400, you know. Or if you already have the phone, then that's free already because you already have it. And then the gimbal will be whatever you pay for it, you know. And you probably can find it used on eBay. And then the GoPro as well. It doesn't have to be a 10. It can be, I would say don't go past beyond 7, because from 6 to 7 was a significant difference. And then of course, over time, the GoPros have gotten much better. But if you watch my podcast or any of my videos where I do an overhead or a side view, that is a 7. And I still like the 7 really well, especially if I'm outside and I'm getting a lot of light. The quality is still pretty good. But I would say if you do an 8 or a 9, 9 is the technology is more closer to the 10. That's a good camera right there. And in that case, you're gonna be spending just a little bit more than you'll be paying for with the Osmo and the older camera. But yeah, that's it. I just wanted to share this with you guys real quick. Hopefully you're having a great weekend. Have an amazing day. And I'll talk to y'all later, all right? Peace.